Well, Lax, obviously a big weekend, but as you guys look forward, you've got a team on Wednesday that you've never seen before. How do you prepare for a game like that?
Well, you do your pre-scouts. We play Tucson on Wednesday here, and they've had a good start this season. They beat Stockton back-to-back this weekend. I think both games that came back and won. So, I know a couple of players in that team from the Western League, and obviously, following the league a little bit, but they've had a good start to their season down there, and we've got to go in there and just kind of play a greasy road game here and build off the two games we played this weekend. We get a couple bodies back with Dowling and Dickinson, and so put a little bit more of a new energy into our lineup here and gives us a little bit more depth. But try and build off what we did this weekend. We battled on Saturday night to get a 2-1 win, and we scored a few goals on Friday. So those are good wins for us against a big, heavy hockey club like Ontario, and now we got to benefit from it.
Well, and you mentioned the physicality of Ontario. 24 hours later, 48 hours later, how is the overall health of the locker room after back-to-back games like that?
Well, you know what? Today's practice was real. It was funny. Just there wasn't a lot of energy. Still, I think that weekend was pretty hard on us. So we give them a little blast for the skate here today, and then tomorrow's a day of travel. And then hopefully the energy they'll respond here on Wednesday night. But you could just see the energy was down a little bit, and that's understanding because it was a tough battle here on Friday and Saturday night.
Going back to the Tucson Roadrunners, how much pre-scouting have you done yet, if any? Their leading scorers are defensemen, so they may have a couple of puck movers from the blue line.
Yeah, we haven't done too much here. We'll work on that today here, moving forward here. We just downloaded their game from last night. But, every team's good in this league. And right now you just got to prepare for the way you play and prepare for some of the tendencies they have and just make sure that, the guys are ready to go here.
A little further down the week, you've got back-to-back games against Bakersfield. You swept the season series last year. You guys are very familiar with this franchise going back to the Oklahoma City days. So what do you expect out of the Bakersfield Condors?
Well, every team changes from last year. Like last year we were 0-5-2 against Ontario, and this year I think we're 2-0-1. So everything changes every year. They usually have a pretty good team. We saw them from Oklahoma City a few years ago, and they spent some pretty good money in veterans down there. So it's going to be a battle. I think they're 4-3 right now early in the season, so we've got to make sure that we go in there and focus on Tucson first, and then try and get one in Friday, and then go from there on Saturday. But the road trip, you want to try and get 3+ points on the road trip out of the 6, and obviously if you get that first win on Wednesday, then it's you get a little bit more of a chance to get 6 out of 6. So just take it day by day.
Any idea what your goaltender rotation is this week?
Well, right now we're going to go back with Phil here on Wednesday. I thought he played real well on Saturday night, so we'll give him another start, and then we'll make a decision for Friday, Saturday.